sa himpapawid, kay sarap mabuhay sa ilalim ng nag-iisang mundong makulay. Sayaw, sayaw, sumasayaw ang langit, kay raming dahilan upang magdiwang. Tayo ay pinag-isa ng langit, lupa, kalikasan at kultura.
By the power vested in me of the Eagles Magna Carta of 1989, and by the authority of our national president, Kuya Angelito Cadiz, this chartering of the Heneral Santos Club and Metro Gensan Eagles Club, and the affiliation of the Metro Gensan Lady Eagle Group, and the induction of the new set of officers for 2022, call to order.
Our divine providence, we humble ourselves before you as we praise your holy name and feel your presence in our midst. We implore your divine guidance and blessing as we consciously gather on this occasion in pursuit and furtherance of the cherished goals and objectives of our beloved fraternity. We beseech you, all-powerful God, to enrich our hearts, to enlighten our minds, and to broaden our understanding and compassion to one another as we carry and pursue our goal and objectives, not only on this particular occasion, but also on the many of the times our striving and endeavors. Please, Almighty God, elevate our spirits and fortify our steps as we seek, keep, and edify our fraternity ever one and whole, and as we strive perseveringly to enhance and strengthen our national brotherhood. All these are divine providence we fervently ask under your supreme guidance and direction. Amen.
Men for country's sake, all for strength and mind and energy. We dedicate fraternal love service for the good of all humanity. We're eagles, the Philippine Eagles, lasting peace, our noble mission. We're eagles, spread to all people, pillars of a nation. For brotherhood we work and serve, peace, equality, and unity. Blessed with zeal of human care, we will share our lives to all humanity. We're eagles, the Philippine Eagles, lasting peace, our noble mission. We're eagles, spread to all people, pillars of a nation. For brotherhood we work and serve, peace, equality, and unity. Blessed with zeal of human care, we will share our lives to keep our liberty.
The Southern Mindanao historic event will mark the rebirth of the 1979 Fraternal Order of Eagles, Philippine Eagles, in Susargent region. It is the birthright of the said first Philippine-born socio-civic organization in the country. The renewal of one's fruitful and peaceful organization in this region many years ago will jumpstart once again its goals and objectives of service through strong brotherhood. Building again its fundamentals and principles prescribed under the Magna Carta of the Philippine Eagles. It's been years full of challenges, but today we'll remark the enormous success garnered. Together with our national leaders, loyal brothers, with discipline and leadership, will mark the rebirth of the true eagleism in this region. True eagleism is like a discipleship to fellow eagles, family-oriented, with love for fellow countrymen, and friends to all people, and lasting peace, our noble mission. Mga kuya, ate, friends of Eagles, together, let us hope that this new organization of the Philippine Eagles will rise up. Mabuhay ang Agila! Mabuhay ang Susargent region! Mabuhay ang lahat! Thank you. Kuya, ate, thank you very much.
the Fraternal Order of Eagles, Philippine Eagles, subscribing to the Constitution and Eagles Magna Carta of the Philippine Eagles, and believing in its capabilities as a self-reliant, first Philippine-born, fraternal socio-civic organization, and the capabilities of my club to carry the pursuit and ideas of the Philippine Eagles, do hereby solemnly make oath that I shall defend and uphold at all times said Constitution and Eagles Magna Carta, as well as all laws, rules and regulations promulgated by the Philippine Eagles and by my club, and I shall consciously uphold at all times its Eagles delicadeza and moral code of ethics as the ultimate measure of my conduct and judgment relative to my dealings with my club, with the national fraternity, and with my fellow Eagles. So help me God. Congratulations. Heneral Order of Eagles, Philippine Eagles, I hereby present this charter grant to Heneral Santos Metro Eagles Club and Metro Gensan Eagles Club. Through its club, charter president Kuya Renner C. Alicarte and Kuya Danilo D. Gracia Jr. and hereby accept its affiliation to the Fraternal Order of Eagles, Philippine Eagles,
At this juncture, may I request the Governor, the Vice Governor, accompanied by the sponsoring club, the club president and other club presidents in attendance or the sponsoring Eagle Owners in position shall hand over to the National President the charter grant. In behalf of the charter of the National President, the National Executive Vice. responsibility that of the Fraternal Order of Eagles, Philippine Eagles, for the Eagle Year 2022.
I hereby wholeheartedly accept this gold and gable as a symbol of my authority, leadership, and responsibility as the newly elected Charter Club President of the Metro Gensan Eagles Club of the Fraternal Order of Eagles, Philippine Eagles, Eagle Year 2022.
fraternal message given by our Eagle Police Colonel Paul T. Bobitivo, Acting City Director of General Santos City. Palampakan po natin mga kuya ate.
Thank you, Kuya. To our Honorable Shirley Banyas Nograles, ma'am. Our city mayor, represented by Honorable Councilor Lulu Casabuena, ma'am. Of course, we also have with us the NCR Central Governor, Michelle Verdeflor, Eagle Joel De Cabuelo of the NCR West Governor, the representative of our very own regional director, Police Brigadier General Alexander Tagum, represented by Lieutenant Colonel Lauro Espida. Of course, we also have our the National President, Engineer Eagle Angelito A. Cadiz, our Executive Field Director, Eagle Andy P. Pauto, the National Executive Vice President, Eagle Ed Marcy S. Simene, other members of the Fraternal Order of Eagles, of course, the newly chartered and inducted Heneral Santos Eagle Club, the Metro Gensan Lady Eagles Group, the Metro Gensan Eagles Club. Sa lahat po ng nandito ngayon, sa mga hindi ko po nabanggit, once again, magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. I am humbled to speak before you this afternoon, and it's been an honor to be part in this historic event, the chartering and induction of club officers and membership for calendar year 2022. Our country has always been in need of a strong backbone to support its development. The need for assistance and commitment to progress has always been high. The possibility of bridging problems with solutions has always been faced with challenges. This afternoon, I am honored to have this privilege of speaking in front of you, my fellow members of the Fraternal Order of Eagles, an organization of responsible citizens of this republic. I, for one, is a witness of how members of Eagle contributes to our society. When we were chartered and inducted in 2017 in the municipality of Naik, Cavite, marami po kaming mga projects, assistance, and social and civic activities implemented in the province. Of course, doon po sa leadership ng mga Eagles sa province na yan. And I acknowledge this organization's contribution to our society. This selflessness and unity has inspired us so many of our countrymen to
to also do their part in the noble task of nation building, promoting unity, service, and prosperity. We truly have extended humanitarian service exponentially. We can make impossible things possible when it comes to humanitarian service. Today, induction of new officers and members will pave the way in the success of the organization. With that, I challenge you to uphold our organization's mission and exercise in full magnitude your capacity to serve our community. Timely and relevant service through strong brotherhood is our each other's motivation and inspiration. May you always be guided towards achieving your goals, for that equates to public service as well. May you always have the capacity to realize what others think is impossible. May our organization stay strong amidst these dark moments of our history and continue to show resilience in this present sad reality with this time of pandemic. God bless our organization, like an eagle who grows towards in God's given potential. Let us become what the organization envisioned us to be, to do what we must do. And it's been a pleasure to speak before you, my kuya and ate. Letting me feel like home here in Gensan. Congratulations to the newly inducted members, the club officers of the 3 Eagle Clubs. Hindi ko na po abal pa aking pagsasalita. Ang sabi ng iba, even good things do not last. Ang sabi ko naman, the best things in life do not only last for a long time. They in fact last forever. And we are this afternoon a part of those best things in life. Magandang hapon po at mabuhay ang Agila.
I was sitting a while ago, I said, they might have forgotten me. It's only a joke, no? I hope being one of the last speaker tonight, you are still awake and alive and can still listen to the message of the Honorable City Mayor. Okay ba kayo dyan? Before I'm going to give the message of the Honorable City Mayor, who happens to be your fraternal brother, who's also an eagle, I would like to congratulate first all the beautiful ladies eagle in the Philippine attire, and equally handsome, our brother eagle in the Barong Tagalog. It's nice to see you in that very, very formal attire. So it's not only Independence Day that we are in that, but in this special occasion like this, I love to see you this way. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. While listening to the speakers a while ago, and even the Eagles team, the Eagles team rather, I was so touched with 4 things. 1, your Eagle hymn repeatedly mentioned about the word peace for 4 times. The second paragraph, the third, the fourth, and the fifth. So in other words, one of the mission or the main mission of your organization is to work for peace. If there is peace in our heart, and there is peace among the members of the organization, therefore, it can radiate peace with everyone. And congratulations for that. Second, maraming salamat po, nagapalakpak pa kayo. Ibig sabihin, buhay po pa kayo. Gising pa. Second, the word kuya and ate seems very familiar with me because I am a member of a religious organization. If it is familiar with you, the Paris Renewal Experience, and we call each other ates and kuya instead of bro and sis. Why do I say that? Because calling each other ate and kuya means the relationship of each other seems to be close and the bonding seems to be close, and that is one reason why. The third reason why I'm going to say is why I was touched is your charter grant. It was transferred from one heart to another. So meaning to say, when you join the organization, you join the organization not simply because you want to attend, but simply because you want to join and give service to the people by your heart. Will you give us a hand for that? Your fraternity brother, Mayor Melchua Rivera, cannot join us this evening for 7 of his security guards. They were found positive. She's on quarantine. So let's pray for him. I hope he will be safe. But he's okay now. When he called me up this afternoon to represent him, immediately I said, yes, Mayor, how can I refuse a mayor who is an eagle? And the occasion is eagle, induction of the Eagles Club officer. And I said, Mayor, it is an opportunity for me to meet new friends. Doon na bagyo ng election sa May 22. March 9, I mean. That's only a joke. Wow, everybody seems to be quiet and I probably try to touch to ask what's the next word. Okay, we'll continue. Before I'm going to recognize the handsome kuyas here, I hope you are still awake. In one occasion, I was asked, Ma'am, what is your status? I said, why? Why do you ask me my status? Looking at me simply, I'm married. Why do I look young? Sabi niya, Ma'am, I just want to know your status. I said, I am now officially member of the Beautiful Club. Ma'am, kung saan man na Beautiful Club, Ma'am? I said, Beauda pero beautiful. Nagpanganan dyan. Mahirap ba yung tira ko sa stage? Do you agree with that? Yes. Because if you will not agree, I'm not going to let the microphone. I will stay here up to 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. My husband was a victim of COVID, including myself. We're together at the intensive care unit. He was on this side and I was on the other side. After 3 days, I was okay. I was transferred to another room. And after 3 days, my husband was away. That is why we have to be very, very careful. There's another variant coming in, which is Omicron. And I think it's spreading in Gensan. Please stay safe and be careful. If not because I love the eagle and I want to see new friends, I will not come because you see, I'm afraid to be another victim of this new variant. So, but because of my love for you, I'm here to stay up to this evening. At this point, after clapping your hands so much, I'd like to recognize we Filipinos, we love to hear our beautiful names being mentioned several times. I'm supposed to dispense the reading of the different person in front of us, but I will mention again and again. And I'd like to start with, of course, the Honorable Congresswoman who was just newly, shall we say, appointed, or she was appointed as one of the members of the Eagle Club. That's good. That's good. She will be our future mayor. I'm not campaigning. I'd like to acknowledge also my colleagues at the Sangguniang Pangkungsod, your brother Eagle, Jonathan Blando. Of course, we have your Eagle Angelito Cadiz, National President. There. The Gensan President, National President. Thank you for coming to Gensan. Ang ganda ng smile niya. But he's not a voter of Gensan. We have also Eagle Andy Pauron, Executive PAIL Director. Eagle, what is this? Ed Marcel Simeni. That's you again. Okay. Eagle Rainier Alicarte. Just raise your hands. Okay. Eagle Danilo de Gracia Jr. Okay. Are you the nephew of Doctora de Gracia? Okay. She is my or my children. Bicol Paul Bometivo, acting director of Heneral Santos PNP. I was talking beside him because this coming Tuesday during our session is going to be our guest of honor because he's going to make a courtesy call with the members of the Sangguniang Pangkungsod. And I gave already some hints, some of the questions to be asked so that he will be prepared. So thank you, because I believe one of those will confirm you for official director of the NP. You can count my vote. When we have another Eagle here, PB General Alexander Tago, PNP Regional Director, who is still in Tago at this time, and is coming soon. Eagle Redo Garcia, Comelec Chair, Engineer Daniel Donasco, our protocol official, Attorney Florentino Dumlao, National Secretary. Well, he's not around. Okay. Of course, this woman should be very empowered. And I am happy to know that there are women here now who are leading the ladies club with the Eagles Club, and that is Eagle Ma'am Maricel Pinili. Ikaw yun ang pinili nila, ma'am, dahil sa pinili mo pinili, ma'am. We also have with us this evening General Goyena of the task force. Thank you, General. And Admiral Boyd Echeverria. When you're in the military, you always make a bow. That is a very good sign of being a real gentleman. Palakpakan po natin ito. And the other person that we're going to introduce tonight, or to mention and acknowledge, we have Eagle Michelle Verdeflor. Michelle, okay, thank you for the corrections there. His wife happened to be Lani from Heneral Santos. If you can still recall, were you one of my graduate students during the Now State University? Thank you very much for that. I gave her, if I can remember, 98.5. We have also Eagle Dave Gabuelo. And here is another guy whom I'd like to acknowledge. I told him a while ago, where is Colonel General Tago? He said, Mama, sa Tago pa sa Ma'am, sabi niya. And I told him, Colonel, Sabi niya, mama, ulaw yung kakaayo nga. Nandiyan si Sir O, sabi niya, I'm only a lieutenant. I said, by the power vested in me by the mayor as the representative for 3 hours, I will now promote you to colonel. Sir Mauro Espida. It's only for 3 hours. Kaya wala na. Thank you for listening to me. It's going to keep you awake. You know, when you are the last speaker, usually people tend to sleep. But I'm happy to see all of you. You are listening to me, and I can see in your face how attentive you are. So I have now to go to the main topic, which is my role, to give you an inspiration message. How can I inspire who are already inspired? Huh? How can I inspire these people? Looking at you with your beautiful faces and handsome faces, you are all inspired. But nevertheless, I have to do this because I might be scolded by the boss, by the mayor. Okay, magandang Gensan po sa ating lahat. Thank you. Allow me, my dear kuyas and ates, to read the message of the Honorable Ramel Chua Rivera, our future congressman. I am honored that the Honorable City Mayor Rivera requested me to deliver his short, inspiring message during this historic and remarkable event. More so, that I am speaking before all of these honorary members and officers of the Fraternal Order of Eagles. The famous Theodore Roosevelt once said, "The spirit of brotherhood recognizes of necessity both the need of self-help and also the need of helping others. The only way which every ultimately does great good, that is of helping them to help themselves." To sum up his words, the essence of being a social civic organization is to be an instrument of service to other people. In our daily lives, we are confronted with various challenges, particularly this pandemic, that we alone cannot conquer. Being in a group generates an impulse and eagerness to confront and conquer any hurdles that may arise. Being with our brothers Eagles, we are indeed empowered. Ano naman dyan? Looking at the bigger picture, all socio-civic organizations have the sole purpose of giving voices to the unheard, disorganized, and voiceless segment of society. We raise awareness of social issues and we advocate for change. We commit ourselves to public service to meet the needs of our fellow. In short, we are the partners of the government through the spirit of volunteerism and commitment. We fill the gaps in the delivery of the basic services of the government to its people. Your existence alone, as well as your mission, spark positive changes and serve as a beacon of hope, especially during this time of the pandemic. The local government of Heneral Santos, through our city mayor, Eagle Ronel Chua Rivera, and our good congresswoman, the newly inducted honorary chair member of the Eagle Club, Sherlyn Banyas Nebraska, greatly appreciate all the works and efforts of the Fraternal Order of Eagles for the betterment of our community. We hope that your ideals and vision will continue to bear fruits and touch many lives for all the years to come. To end this message, mga ate at kuya, let me leave this to you. Only when you stand united as a family and work as a team that we can achieve progress and become more resilient to face whatever challenges may come our way. In our case, the spirit and strong bond of brotherhood and the Fraternal Order of Eagles exemplifies and puts into action. Let me quote a favorite lines of Mother Teresa in one of her books which I read, she said, service will be useful unless you put that into action. Exactly what I'm trying to say tonight is, the service that you are going to give, volunteerism, sometimes money from your pocket, as what the previous speaker said, giving you 3 days, talent, treasure, and time is already a service, and that is what Mother Teresa would like to hear from you. And for that, as a member of this club, I will congratulate you for joining this prestigious organization. Congratulations to all of you. Hindi pa po ako tapos. To a more productive years ahead, and cheers to another milestone. Mabuhay ang Agila! Mabuhay! Mabuhay ang Agila! Mabuhay!
My due respect to the distinguished guests seated in the presidential table and sub-presidential table. Honorable Sherlyn Banyas Nograles, Congresswoman of South Cotabato and Gensan, Heneral Santos City. Police Colonel Lauro Espina, Police Director Region 12, Honorable Romel Rivera, City Mayor of Heneral Santos City, represented by Honorable Casabuena, Eagle Police Colonel Paul Bumitibo, Acting City Director, Eagle Mitchell Bediplor, NCR Central Governor, Makati Skyline Eagles Club. Eagle Joy Dave Gabuelo, NCR West Governor. Eagle Andy Paurom, Executive Field Director. Eagle Chris Fernandez, Vice Governor, New Northern Mindanao Region. Eagle Danilo Di Gracia Jr., Metro Heneral Santos Eagles Club President. Eagle Renier Alicarte, Heneral Santos Eagles Club President. Lady Eagle Maricel Pinili, Metro Gensan Lady Eagles Group President. Lady Eagle Biadumi Berdiplor, President Makati Skyline Lady Eagles Group. Eagle Admiral Roy Echeverria, National Coast Watch, Metro Manila. General Calilio Buena Jr., Philippine Army, Commander of Joint Task Force, Heneral Santos City. Eagle Neil Apollo de las Alas, President Makakaykay Eagles Club and National Peace Officer. Eagle Danny Piloteo, Presidential Staff. Mga kuya, mga ate, mga bunso, friends of Eagles, a pleasant evening to everyone. First, allow me to extend my sincerest salutation to the Metro Gensan Eagles Club, to Heneral Santos Eagles Club, to Metro Gensan Lady Eagles Group. It is my deepest honor and great privilege to stand before such a distinguished group of individuals who have boldly embraced the challenge and the responsibility to play an active role in humanitarian service. charitable giving, and nation building, all fueled by a deep sense of brotherhood and an exemplary love for our fellow men. You are all here because you have seen both the need for unity and the opportunity to be a greater service when you work as one. You all share the vision and have acknowledged that while you are all gifted with the ability and the means to help individually, your humanitarian efforts will encompass a greater number of beneficiaries and cross more boundaries when you are working as one, tightly banded until let this club be an avenue where you can unleash your greatest potentials and uncover more gifts by which you can use to make substantial change in your community. Be the bearer of positive change. Be a source of inspiration, not only for each other, but also for everyone who crosses paths with you. Let this club be a venue where you can share the culture of self-interest, greed, and indifference that so grievously plagues so many organizations and groups around us. Show everyone that the Aguila is different. We are different because we are eagles. We exist to serve, to uphold the highest standards of service, of charity, of nobility, and of brotherhood. Moreover, allow me to extend my sincerest congratulations to all the officers and members who were inducted tonight. You have all been chosen to lead because you personify the qualities and the characteristics of a true Aguila, smart and courageous, bold and willing to rise above any challenge. You have all been given the gift of leadership. Use it to inspire and encourage confidence in your strength as brothers. Use it to stir the spirit of unity and loyalty among you. Use it to motivate each other in striving for the ideals and visions of the Brotherhood of Eagles. It is my fervent hope that you will not be deterred in handling the great task set before you. Let the core values of our brotherhood guide you, enlighten you, and direct you every step of the way. It is truly my honor to be a fellowship with men of good character, displaying an exemplary dedication to fostering brotherhood and genuine service for others. As brothers, joined together by a common desire to make ourselves and our society a little better every day. I am truly grateful for your commitment and your dedication to inspire and to be a role model to others in giving back and being a positive influence to those around us. As your governor, you have my trust and confidence, for I sincerely believe that you will carry on with the high standards, bringing to life the tenets of the Brotherhood of Eagles in every undertaking. Be encouraged that you have kuya all over the country and around the world, supportive ate and bunso, who will uphold and support you every step of the way. Let our brotherhood be a source of strength and encouragement as we will accomplish great and honorable things. Let us be beacons of hope and solidarity, not only within our club and local community, but to the rest of the world. Let the Brotherhood of Eagles enable us, one of us, to soar higher than ever in our service and dedication to our country. Once again, mga ate, mga kuya, mga bunso, good evening and congratulations to the three clubs that we inducted tonight. Thank you and good evening.
By the way, congratulations sa new chartered club, the Heneral Santos Eagles Club, the Metro Gensan Eagles Club, and the Metro Gensan Lady Eagle Group or club. Wala naman siguro ko'y dapat idugang sa mga word of encouragement, lalo na sa atong club president na si Kuya Renner. Mura kung atong paminawan ang iyang istorya, sobra pa to sa dapat na mag-istorya. So ang akong isulti na lang, no? What are our plans and programs for the 2022 leadership under Kuya National President Angelito Chincares and our team. Salamat kayo sa effort, of course, sa atong mga initiators, sila ni Kuya Dave Puelo, Kuya Metz Putuplor, the two district governor from NCR. And we have also Kuya Colonel, the incoming city director, ngayon si Madam Councilor, one vote na daw niya, so sigurado na niya. No? Si Police Colonel Paul Rumitibo, the city director. And we have also Kuya Police Lieutenant Colonel Paul Romero Alauro Espida, and Kuya Colonel or General Galileo Guina Jr. Yeah. And we have also Admiral Kuya Etcheverria. And of course, the two main event, Kuya, this evening, Kuya Dave Di Gracia, Danilo Di Gracia, and Kuya President Rener Alicarte, and of course, Ate Maricel Pinili. O kung atong pinili po nga mahimong gobernador, kung mahimo natang region, si Kuya Ed Pinili. O ang vice governor daw, si Kuya Major Nelson Escapili. And of course, my team from the National, from Cagayan de Oro, with Kuya Bill Executive Director, Kuya, and provinces belong to Region 10. Misamis Oriental, Bukidnon, Misamis Occidental, Lanao del Norte, including the two chartered city, Iligan City and Cagayan de Oro City. Usa lang ang gobernador, ako lang. But nagsugod me with the 7 clubs, then sa akong paghawa, niabot na o 22 plus the 3 Lady Eagles Club, 25. Bahalag mo abot pag 1,000 ka clubs ang Region 10, there is only one governor, just like the South Cotabato region. So, makita na to ang strong band of brotherhood and camaraderie. Dili na pareha sa atong nakitaan niagi nga kung makikita other group, because when we say region, only 6 clubs pwede na ta mahimong region, no? So kung ang atong mga leaders gusto lang makakuha og support with the region, because in every region there are 5 representatives, pwede na nila i-allow basta-basta nga kung dunay mohanyo nga moingon nga Kuya LP, maghimo mig region, okay, pila mo ka club na unom, okay, go, because I'm planning to run another term, so that is 5 votes, no? So kung ato lang una-unaon ang advantage sa atong kaugalingon, dili maayo ang resulta. So karon, with the leadership of our past national president Kuya Bobby Silen, together with the whole team, no? Ilang itan-out nga para strong ang banding sa atong grupo, kung asa ka nabutang nga region, there is only one governor. But ang kada provinces doon ay ginatawag nga district governor. Kung ang usa ka province, like for example sa Sarangani, di ba? Usa man ka province ang Sarangani, ay correct? Usa na siya ka district. So balag mo abot og 1,000 ka clubs diya. Usa lang na siya ka sakop na siya sa usa ka district governor. Then kung ang tanan mga provinces naka-compose og how many clubs, under lang gyapon siya ni Kuya pinili as the regional governor of the Sorsogon. So ingana ka strong ang atong foundation. Doon ay mga during the National Congress in Cagayan de Oro, the plan is very good, no? But because of the election, medyo ning quiz kamay ang plano. Then doon na po yung mga attempt nga kung pwede ibalik na to sa original nga plano, but dili siya pareha gid sa una, no? Instead sa akong giingon nga district governor ang muhawid sa usa ka province, himuon siyang usa ka region. Atong giingon nako kay na nga ang like for example, ang dinidapit sa North Cotabato usa siya ka district under the South Cotabato region. Ang plano sa himuon na lang siyang usa ka region, bahala mo abot og pila ka clubs ang mahimo, region siya. So ang mahitabo in South Cotabato, how many provinces equivalent to how many region? For example, 5 ka province ang nasakop sa region 12. So kung 5 ka region, 5 ka provinces, 5 ka region. But that was not approved because ang atong napinding plastada, katuman ang one region, but is under niya ang mga district governor. So sa una na nato atong mga district governor nga mga halandon, no? Nga naka ingon naman sila nga I am the district governor, din ato lang walaon, no? Tanan nga mga laws and regulation of the Fraternal Order of Eagles, nobody can make it final not unless we have the voice of the National Assembly. Because the majority is the voice of the kinalan mo itong paminaw para harmonious sa itong dagat. So, mga ingana na sa nga plano. So, karon in every change of government na yung mga ginagawa problema. So, natin na experience ginagawa problema but very tolerable. And I told our national president, let's go on because I understand din natin yung mga pinagdaanan dahil mahirap nung dinaanan bago natin nakamit itong original natin na TFOE yakap established 1979 na sinira ng mga nakaraang administrasyon. So, ngayon, gusto ko lang ipaalam sa inyo that we are in the right track. Gawin namin ng lahat naming makakaya, lalo na sa tulong sa Suksarjin with the leadership of the two club president and of course the incoming governor and Ate Maricel. Let us help each other, no? Pwede man tayo maggawa ng mga activity natin as what was the mandate of us, but mao gani lang giingon nga mas mayo kuno ang gamay ra basta magkasinabot. No, mas mayo ang daghan kaayo nga magkasinabot. Di ba mga kuya? So, I will encourage you, especially nga wala man ta nag-competition, no? But ipakita na to sa atong mga kauban, mga gila, because we are all kuya, no? Ang sad side nga ato makita, no? Nga usahay basin lugar kuno og mag-travel ta anywhere na makakita dito din pangutanon ka, no. I will also encourage the educator na hayaan natin yung mga nasa taas, that the education for our newcomers nga mga kuya, we are all equal. No? Hayaan natin. Dito sa pagka-divide natin, alam ko na pag magiging isa na lang tayo, ang ating adhikain ay yan ang masusunod. So, congratulations sa ating lahat. Congratulations sa region to be dito sa Sugsardin. Then, once again, good evening and may God bless us all.
I, having consciously subscribed to the Constitution and Eagles Magna Carta of the Philippine Eagles, and aware of my responsibility to my God and country, do hereby pledge to promote and defend at all times said Constitution and Eagles Magna Carta and its ideals to the best of my ability and within my power and capacity. So help me God. Congratulations to all of us.
Our speaker served the residents of the highly urbanized city of Heneral Santos as Vice Mayor from 2010 to 2019, transforming the Sangguniang Panglungsod of Heneral Santos City into one of the most open and competitive city legislatures in the Philippines. As Vice Mayor, she led the Gensan Sanggunian into becoming a double awardee for DILG's most outstanding Sangguniang Panglungsod for highly urbanized cities in Region 12 and a two-time runner-up for most outstanding Sanggunian for highly urbanized cities in the entire nation. Throughout her stint as Vice Mayor, she focused on promoting self-sustaining livelihood for residents and low-income communities through the creation of organizations and associations for women, drivers, LUMAD, and the LGBT, empowering them with trainings on craftsmanship and entrepreneurship. Our speaker pushed for education for the youth through the development of the Heneral Santos City Public Library, local cultural heritage conservation by leading the Heneral Santos City Museum and Cultural Mapping Project, and improving citizen participation in local legislation by upgrading the facilities of the award-winning Sanggunian. Our speaker is a graduate of biology from UP Visayas and a 2003 law graduate from Mindanao State University, Heneral Santos City. Congressman Sherlin entered public service and was elected as one of the city's councilors from 2004 to 2007, becoming the #1 councilor during that time at the age of 28. Her landslide electoral wins in 2013 and 2016 for Vice Mayor was again repeated in her run for Congress last May 2019, solidified by a landslide Supreme Court decision. All are affirmations of the public trust and confidence in her capacity to lead. Today, she now serves as member of the House of Representatives in the 80th Congress, demonstrating on the House floor the hopes and aspirations of the 1st District of South Cotabato, consisting of Pulumulok, Tupig, Tampakan, and the city of Heneral Santos. With participation to House committees totaling 24 committees, she also works as chairperson to the House Committee on People's Participation, Population, and Family Relations, and the East ASEAN Growth Area. In support of the efforts of President Duterte to cushion the impacts of the pandemic, Congressman Sherlyn has lobbied for a crucial House bills and infrastructure projects to strengthen the healthcare industry and human capacity of the people of the district, like the support to Bayanihan bills and other economic stimulus package. Authored to House bill establishing the MSU College of Medicine in General Santos City, upgrading the city hospital into a regional hospital, and the establishment of the General Santos City International Airport Authority. In support of President Duterte's Build program, a major Tesla training center was established in General Santos City. Balloon Park, Infirmary in Tampakan, and Medical Laboratory and Library for MSU College of Medicine in General Santos City. In her very first term as Congresswoman Sherlyn continues to push for an era of transformative and participatory governance in the 1st District of South Cotabato and the city of General Santos. Moving forward, kasama natin si Congressman Sherlyn dito sa bayan natin. Mga kuya, mga ate, friends of Eagles, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the representative of the municipalities of Pulumulok, Tupi, Tampakan, and the city of General Santos, Congresswoman Sherlyn Banyas Nograles.
Thank you, Kuya Daniel, for that comprehensive and very kind introduction. I am deeply honored. Maraming salamat po. Magandang Gensan. Actually, there was an ordinance passed by the City Council several years ago that provides for the greetings. When we say magandang Gensan, the response is, wow, home of the champions. Shall we do it again? Magandang Gensan! Wow! Thank you. That's because here in General Santos City, we champion so many advocacies and causes. Isa na po doon ang service through strong brotherhood. That's why Eagles are getting stronger here in General Santos City. Of course, to my colleague in the 14th, 16th, and 17th Council, the representative of our beloved Mayor Ronel Rivera, our City Councilor, who I would always say defies the laws of nature. Bakit po? Habang siya ay tumatanda, matagal na kami magkasama, pero pabata ng pabata at paganda ng paganda. Councilor Lourdes Casabuena. And that's of course because of her very positive disposition in life and discipline. Kasamahan ko rin po in the council, in the government service, andyan din po si Councilor Jonathan Blanco, our very hardworking councilor. Of course, I am also honored to welcome our newly installed City Director. Of course, Kuya Police Colonel Paul Bumitivo. Ngayon ko lang po nalaman na magkaklase pala kami sa MPSA. To our National President, Eagle Angelito Cadiz, to our Executive PEIL Director, Eagle Andy Pauron, Of course, my seatmate, our National Executive Vice President, Eagle Ed Marcin Simiene. Our Charter Club Presidents, Kuya Rainier Alicarte, Kuya Danilo de Gracia Jr., the representative of General Alexander Tagum, we have Lieutenant Colonel Espida. We have also Kuya Rogelio Garcia, Kuya Daniel Donasco, our National Secretary, Kuya Attorney Florentino Dumlao, of course, the President of Our Lady Eagle here, Ate Maricel Pinini, together with our duties officers in front. Our guest also, we have General Guyena, Admiral Chivera, and my newly discovered relative who just moved in Tupi from Visayas, now in Tupi, the Governor of NCR, Eagle Michel Verdiflor. And of course, Kuya Eagle, Dave Cabuelo. Sa lahat po ng mga distinguished gentlemen here na kasama natin sa presidential tables, our newly inducted officers and members, magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. Kanina, during the ceremony, nakita ko po na yung mga wives were requested to pin the eagle pin to their husbands. Bumulong po ako kay National Executive Vice President. Sir, tuwing ba may bago at may seremonya yung eagle, yung asawa mo ba ang nagpipin? Sabi ni Sir, ni Kuya, oo. Sabi ko, bumulong ako kay Tita Lulu. Sabi ko, Tita, yung aking husband, sumali ng eagle, bakit hindi ako ang nagpin? Biro lang, pero talagang tanongin ko din siya mamayang gabi pa, biro, kung sino ang nagpin sa kanya. Anyway, once again, magandang hapon po sa ating lahat, sa ating mga kuya, mga eagles, at ating mga ate, mga lady eagles ng Heneral Santos City. It is truly an honor to be here this evening as your humble guest and to see this historic induction and chartering of 3 Eagle Clubs here in our beloved city. The Metro Gensan Eagles Club, Heneral Santos Eagles Club, and Gensan Prime Lady Eagles Club. I want to give my warmest congratulations to all the Eagles here today. I've always admired the coming together of people to build communities everywhere, from strong civic organizations like Eagles to even the humblest of associations of rural or farming barangays, or far-fetching barangays rather. In fact, seeing the building of these communities everywhere and protecting the rights of NGOs, civic organizations, is a part of our mission in the House of Representatives Committee on People's Participation, with yours truly as its Vice Chairperson. So, on behalf of my colleagues in the 18th Congress, congratulations po sa ating lahat. Palakpakan po natin ang bawat isa. Mga kuya, ang isang kagandahan, mga ate, ng demokrasya sa Pilipinas ay ang sagradong kakayahan nating pumili. Choice. Ang kapangyarihan ng isang tao na gumawa ng isang desisyon. Kinikilala ng ating demokrasya ang natural na kapangyarihan at kalayaan ng tao na pumili. At ang kapangyarihan ito ay nakakabago ng tadhana ng isang tao, ng pamilya, ng syudad, ng isang bansa. You all have made a choice, a critical choice. Today, we see the fruits of this choice, the chartering of the new Eagles Club in Heneral Santos City. And you have hence made a major difference in the lives of many Eagles in Heneral Santos City and in southern Mindanao. Choice is also the moral of the story
in the birth of Fraternal Order of Eagles. In 1979, around 6 or 7 future Eagles held meetings in Aberdeen Court in Quezon City. They're full of zeal, of energy to display to the nation the resolve of a brotherhood bent to serve fellow men. But they were deeply unsatisfied with the status quo, hounding their previous organization, griped with infighting and sharp divisions. Sabi nga ni Eagle Emeritus Celso Mariano, wala sa kanila ang nakakaalam na ang mga meeting na yon, na mga historical rendezvous o makasaysayang tagpuan, ang magsisimula ng panibagong tadhana para sa Eagles. And ultimately, they made a choice. Gumawa sila ng panibagong kapatiran na tubong Pilipinas. They created their own civic organization. One day, dreamed to be Unitarian, of strong bond, God-loving, law-abiding, and tied to serve the nation and the Filipino people. They then chose the Philippine Eagle as the symbol of the new brotherhood. Majestic, courageous, noble, and possessed with keen foresight. Alam niyo po, ano ang pagkakaiba ng agila sa ibang mga ibon? Maybe marami sa inyo ang nakakaalam na. Yung ibang ibon po, pag umuulan, nagpapasilo. Pero po ang agila, they glide majestically above clouds. So then, yan din po tayong mga agila. We tend to transcend the limitations, the constraints, and the challenges. Today, all of us stand on shoulders of those men who met in those unplanned yet fated rendezvous and eventually decided to make a difference. And I'm glad of the choice that all of you have made today that led to the chartering of our new Eagles clubs here in Heneral Santos City. Ngunit hindi po natatapos ang kwento sa choice. Sa bawat desisyon, may kaukulang aksyon. Kung walang aksyon, wala pa rin patutunguhan ang desisyon at walang magbabago. After we make the active choice, we must do something to make our vision a reality. There has to be action. We must move forward. What's great about the Eagles is that it is, in essence, a movement for nation building. In many sections of Philippine leadership, here in southern Mindanao, and in the development partner agencies in Manila, we've met with a lot of Eagles. Eagles continue to be active participants in moving our nation forward. Which is why at this point, I extend my hands with the entire Eagles of Heneral Santos City to join me in our pursuit of continuing the development of Heneral Santos City that Eagle, Mayor Ronel Rivera, Councilor Casabuena, and I here, along with many partners and stakeholders, have long worked hard to push for the past decade. With humility, this Congresswoman dreams to serve this city and our people with a 14-year governance brand that relies on science, accountability, and participative democracy, and establishes achievable and measurable targets grounded on reality. Our vision for 2022 onwards is simple, and with your help, achievable. We should maximize the 2022 to 2024 implementation of the full devolution order by President Rodrigo Duterte in accordance with the 2019 Mandanas-Garcia Supreme Court ruling. We will use the funding of the national tax allocation allocated for Heneral Santos City to empower our city departments and broaden our existing socio-economic city programs, giving due importance to business incentives and health programs to revive the economy hit by COVID-19 pandemic. We build on the continued collaboration that we forged with national government agencies and local investors and stakeholders to nurture an economy hit by this pandemic and compete with the competitive performance of other highly urbanized cities in Metro Manila, Metro Cebu, Metro Davao. We must grow the industries that had helped Gensan make its mark in southern Mindanao and the rest of the archipelago are agriculture and fishing industry, while also nurturing new industries brought about by modern age. With all this, it's not impossible to help General Santos City adopt a leading role in our international relations in the Brunei, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippine ASEAN Asian Growth Area, or the BIM-Miaga region. And I think with our experience and your collaboration, we can do this. In the past 2 years in Congress, we're able to build major infrastructure projects in General Santos City. Kasama na po din doon ang ating Balut Park, so many infrastructure projects, and soon to rise Mabuhay Underpass. Provided health and financial assistance to Filipinos hit by pandemic, and submitted and passed proposed development legislations in the House of Representatives. We must maximize the relationship that we built in General Santos City with leaders in the nation in our 14 years of work, and continue pulling public resources from national and international scheme into General Santos City to build the confidence of private investors and startups and open new opportunities for Filipinos here. I have always put to heart the words of General Paulino Santos. In 1937, he said, "This land is a land of opportunity for men willing to dedicate both mind and body to a life's work." I truly believe that this action that we in Gensan breathe every day has, in one way or another, help us build our new Eagles clubs here. May we continue to live these words every day as we work to move General Santos City forward and create new bonds for strong brotherhood. I am excited for the selfless service and dedication that this strong brotherhood can give the Filipino people here in southern Mindanao. May God bless all of you. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
and gentlemen, good evening. Barely 3 months ago, the idea of creating a new chapter or chapters and later forming an Eagles region in this part of Mindanao for reasons we just want to keep among ourselves was conceived in the minds of some of our members. But one thing that was vivid and clear is the lack of enthusiasm and support from other members of our former club, like non-attendance in GMM, non-payment of local and national dues, being non-participative in our social and civic duties, and most of all, ignoring certain provisions in the Magna Carta, especially with regards to the conduct of accepting new members, resulting in quantitative rather than qualitative membership. Harmony and unity were replaced by factionalism and indifference. While it is true that we read the same Magna Carta, sing the same Eagles hymn, recite the same Eagles pledge, and bang the same gong and gavel, yet some do not seem to understand, or better, yet refuse to understand and internalize what they have known during the orientation and leadership seminars. It seemed that such undertakings were just pure and simple requirement in order to become bona fide members of the Philippine Eagles. On the other, we have a very unique, if not an abnormal situation, because the Fraternal of Eagles has two distinct and separate juridical entities. The 1979 open-close PE and the 2017 DAS PE. Where to join us incessantly besieged and beleaguered our minds. Thus the search for the truth and what is right began. Subsequently, and almost simultaneously, the plan to create a new chapter and the thought of returning to the fold of the 1979 Philippine Eagles gained support from those who are here tonight. The latter was largely brought about by the dissatisfaction on the manner the 2017 regional and national leaders handled pressing issues and concerns in our region. Now, we have finally aligned ourselves with the 1979 Philippine Eagles, which our founders painstakingly established and whom he believed is the right and true beginning of Philippine Eagles. Mga kuya, mga ate, ladies and gentlemen, we believe that now is the end of our search and marks the beginning of a new chapter in the annals of our history. As members of the Fraternal Order of Eagles, at this very hour, we have officially declared our stand to stay side by side with our founders who established this brotherhood concord on June 22, 1979 at the Aberdeen Court in Quezon City, Philippines, and earned the reputation as the first and only Philippine-born fraternal and socio-civic organization. Tonight also marks a very significant event on my part as member of this prestigious organization. Not only because I am one of those who opted to embrace the 1979 wing of the Philippine Eagles, but also because I have accepted the challenge to become the charter club president. As you have entrusted me, the gong and gavel as a symbol of our authority, leadership, and responsibility. To steer and lead our chapter means a heavy yoke laden on my shoulders. To carry the task and fulfill the very purpose of which I have been chosen, anchored on our guiding principles of service through strong brotherhood, with me as your captain, and with your strong commitment and unwavering support, I am confident that we can hurdle what would seem to be unsurmountable obstacles along the path and lead us ultimately to the summit of success. Mga kuya, mga ate, let us be up and doing as we perseveringly utilize our energy in serving the people, the community, and the country. Before I end up my piece, I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude from the bottom of my heart of the following. The national officers, headed by our energetic national president, Kuya Eagle Angelito Jing Cadiz, who have always inspired us of his achievements and for being a principled leader. Second, our honored guests and visitors for their message of inspiration, words of wisdom, and even the challenges they have laid down on us. Your presence tonight is certainly viewed with admiration, appreciation, and profound gratitude. Third, to the sponsoring clubs, Pinaglabanan Dragon Eagles Club, headed by their club president, Kuya Dave Gabuelo. Kuya Mitch Berdiflor, the Makati Skyline Eagles Club. And Bagong Diwa Katuparan Eagles Club, headed by Kuya Kandao Mantok, who have patiently and tediously dedicated so much of their time to us, and especially their effort in coming to Gensan City. Every now and then, communicating even during wee hours of the day and very late hours of the night, considering that they are from Metro Manila, without their untiring support, nothing could have reached this far and nothing could have been perfectly organized. Fourth, of course, least I forget, to all the charter officers and members of the two clubs and the Lady Eagles who in one way or another contributed to the success of this activity tonight. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. In closing, mga kuya and ate, I enjoin you to walk with me and embrace the birthright of the 1979 Philippine Eagles. I am appealing for your strong commitment and unwavering support as we strive perseveringly to deliver our social and civic duties to the people, the community, and the country. Together, let us soar high with courage and a clear vision, just like an eagle. Let us not resort to rhetorics, rather, let us be sincere and transform our words into deeds. Let us thrust forward as we take part in our own little ways to fight and uplift the lives of our people, especially the poorest of the poor, and help protect the ecosystem as we implement the mandate of not only planting trees, but most especially the growing of trees. Ours must be a group composed of people helping other people. With your solid support and commitment, there is no doubt we will win the fight. Lastly, let me share you a biblical passage found in the book of 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 7, which I believe will inspire and motivate us to fulfill our mission of serving the people and our families as well. And I read, I have fought a good fight, I have finished my course, I have kept the faith. Mga kuya, mga ate, the battle has just begun. Faith in ourselves, but above all, faith in God is what will make us going. Let this be our secret weapon to win the battle. Thank you and good evening. Mabuhay ang kanila! Mabuhay ang kanila!
Good evening mga kuya, ate at mutso at sa ating mga piling mga panauhin. Para po sa matiwasay at mapayapa na pagbuklod-buklod natin bilang maging isang agila, pwede po bang pakitaas ang inyong mga baso at mag-share po tayo? Para po sa ating minimithi na maumpisahan ang pagiging tunay na agila dito sa Heneral Santos City, magiging Southern Mindanao. Mabuhay ang agila! Mabuhay! Lift us with your Psalm 1. Cheers!
So let me take this opportunity, just a small, my own objective for my beloved fraternity. As I look around at all my kuya and ate, I realize how much I appreciate you all. Many of us have relied on each other to make it through tonight, the historical event, and the chartering and induction of the three groups, the Metro Gensan Eagles Club, the Heneral Santos Eagles Club, and the Metro Gensan Lady Eagles Group. We supported each other during tough times. We used each other's examples to fuel us towards getting and being a better eagle. When someone was in danger, we pulled together to get everyone to the finish line. We all owe a lot to our families, to our ates, to our ate and bunso for their support. But we should also be sure to appreciate ourselves also. Let me share to you tonight the 3 T's, but for me, it's already a 6 T's, no? 6 tangos. 3 tangos means the time, the treasure, and the talent. But I will add another 3 tangos: the truth, the trust, and transparency. As I accept my position as a president of our club, let me say to you a prayer. Lord God, thank you for the opportunity to lead our club. I trust in your wisdom as I seek to work hard to make it secure and prosperous. May good practice be the cornerstone of everything I do. Come reveal new openings and areas of expansion and development. May our club grow and flourish, creating great opportunity and provision for all those involved. In the name of Jesus, Amen. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Mabuhay ang Metro Gensan Eagles Club. Mabuhay ang tunay na agila! Mabuhay!